Hi everyone, welcome to another SPS Mathematics vlog or video blog. Today I thought we would cover the topic of our Provincial Mathematics rubrics. Many of you know that this is our first year to introduce these rubrics into our system, and it's the first year for us to really gain an understanding of what they are and how we can use them. The rubrics themselves are found on our Mathematics Hub, and if you go to the top, you will see a place where you can download those rubrics. I downloaded a grade 2 rubric to start this conversation. When you look on this rubric, you will see a few different features that we can dig into. The first thing, at the bottom of the rubric, you will see some grade level criteria. And this is just a snapshot or a point form understanding of what the big concepts within the number strand are part of the grade 2 curriculum. So it gives you a little bit of an overview. For more understanding or a deeper understanding, please go to your curricular documents because they have a wealth of understanding and a wealth of ideas there. Every grade from grade 1 to grade 9 has a rubric like this with grade level specific criteria listed at the bottom. As well, from grade 1 to grade 9, there are French immersion versions for you to look at. As we dig deeper into the rubric, we can also see that there is that level 3 has been highlighted. And so let's talk a little bit about that. Level 3 is defined as at grade level. So when you're thinking about if your students are at grade level or not, take a look down that column and think about the criteria that live within that column to determine grade level. There's also other columns within the rubric as well. Level 1, which is defined as that beginning level, that level where students are just starting to understand the grade level outcomes. It's very conceivable that the beginning of the school year, many of our students, if not most of our students, would be at that grade, that level 1, that basic beginning understanding of grade level outcomes. Level 2 then is just a little bit more. They're starting to develop that understanding, but it's not fully yet at grade level. And level 4 is at grade level with enriched understanding. So those students who are able to do just a little bit more and have that enriched or enhanced understanding of grade level outcomes. As we continue looking at the rubric, we can also see that there are 3 different areas for us to focus on, and those run across the columns. The first one is strategies, and strategies are the methods that students employ when they're solving problems or completing mathematical tasks. So we want to think about how our students are using the strategies that they know as they go engage in mathematical tasks, and we can see how that progresses from level 1 all the way to level 4. The next area for us to think about is the application of those strategies. How are they applying those strategies to complete the tasks and to solve those problems? Can they do it accurately? Can they do it with flexibility? Are they efficient in the strategies that they're using? All of that is part of the application of the strategies that they understand. And then the last area is that expression of understanding. How are students representing their understanding? Are they able to represent it through mathematical representations, concretely, pictorially, and abstractly? Can they communicate their understanding to you and to others? Can they defend their reasoning? Can they use mathematical language? And can they make connections between the math and themselves and the math and the math? All of those things encompass that expression of understanding. So it's important to know with these mathematics rubrics at the provincial level is that it only encompasses the number strand of the curriculum. So when you're looking at the rubrics and you're trying to make that end of the year professional judgment decision about if students are at grade level or at a different level on that rubric, we are only pulling into consideration the number outcomes within our curriculum. So in this particular grade 5 screenshot here, you can see that there's 7 outcomes for the number strand of the curriculum, and those are the only 7 outcomes we are considering on that rubric. Doesn't mean that those other outcomes and patterns in relation and shape and space and statistics and probability aren't important, but in this particular case, we're paying attention to the number outcomes only. Another thing to know is that this rubric is really based on your professional judgment, and teachers are being asked to make that professional decision and professional judgment at the end of the school year. So you are going to take in and consider at that end of the year and ongoing throughout the year, you're going to be considering multiple artifacts from students. You're going to be thinking about the conversations that they're having, the observations you're seeing them do as they're performing mathematical tasks, the products they're completing, and even think about student self-assessments and have students consider, where are you in relation to curriculum targets? As always, our conversations, observations, products, and students self-assessments are guided by our Saskatchewan curriculum. So look at your curriculum and think about those grade level outcomes and how students are demonstrating their understanding to you. To help you with the student self-assessment part, we have developed in Saskatoon Public Schools a series of I Can cards in both French and English from grade 1 to grade 9 that are specific to the number strand of the curriculum. These cards are written in student-friendly language that match the outcomes and indicators of our curriculum. So if you want to develop student self-assessment and the ability to really consider where they are at in relationship to demonstrating that understanding, those can be a really good tool for you to use. As we progress in different videos throughout the year, we're going to dig into certain things about the application of mathematics and how that relates to the rubric. We'll dig into the representations and expressions of understanding and different strategies students can use. So hopefully this provides you with a little bit of a background for those provincial mathematics rubrics and a place to start. Again, we'll dig into more. Have a great day.